I do have before me a kind of a list of what's in the box. I don't know if you can read this or not, but I'll just kind of go through what the parts are. He has a gauge here. This is a Mazoka gauge. You can also make that a naked gauge if you want. It has a spring. You have a piston. They have this sleeve for an easier installing piston. They give you some silicone grease. I'm probably going to use my own. I like this Malacot 111. I have a shaft, and that has this top part that screws onto it. The big difference is you're probably going to notice is that the shaft doesn't have a hole all the way through, and so that's where the pressure comes up to the gauge through this hole all the way up the shaft. He does have a couple of small half piston pins here, and it actually provides this little screw here to pull them out in case it gets too hard. So there are two of these. I think the washer is I'm not exactly too sure where the washer goes. Inserts a spacer between the shaft and the piston. Okay, so the spacer goes between the shaft and the piston. Okay, so that's going to go down here. So you obviously that little piston or the little washer that I just put in is going to go there, and then he does provide this screw that fits into it's got a hex on it, and that fits into the shaft here. So that's where that little piston goes. So we've gone through everything except I was wondering why we had two extra little O-rings, and there are two spares. So there's one O-ring that fits inside the piston here, and one O-ring that fits on the gauge.